All right, we're live. Shout out to everybody for stopping by. I appreciate each and every one of your support. What to do, YouTube? Is your boy Coach Talk. We are live to talk off season with the Indianapolis Colts. What up, Killer Vibes? What's up, Equivian? So you can start asking your questions now if you like. What up, Anthony? Appreciate you for stopping by. What up, praise the Lord every day. How you doing? Appreciate everybody for stopping in. Y'all walking in now. Appreciate each and every one of you. Shout out to all the subscribers, man. All the recent subscribers. Appreciate you guys. I hit 13K the other night. You really thought Andrew Luck was going to come out of retirement? It's crazy. I know he wasn't, man. If you just look at that text message, you could just tell that it wasn't real. The text message was not real at all. It really wasn't. What's your field review on the playoff list versus the Bills? Like, any more thoughts on the subject? I mean, we beat ourselves if you're talking about that playoff game. We could have won, but we didn't. But I mean, it's all good. We should resign in 3 years. Pittman, Taylor, Rogers, Eason, Penter, and more. I like that idea. Chris Ballard said there's no trade discussion about Carson Wentz. I like that as well. It's just rumors. Yes, we all wish. I didn't. I didn't. I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't. I didn't have any thought on Andrew Luck coming back because I already knew that it wasn't real to begin with. I think it was just people trying to blur up the rumor because it's been a while. So people was hoping on him to return, but I already knew deep down that he wasn't going to return. Who's going to be our quarterback? I don't know. That's a good question. It's either between Jacob Eason. I know we'll probably resign Jacoby because he said he wasn't going anywhere. Or Carson Wentz. I think those are the top three options that are possible for the Colts to get. I mean, I would love to have Sam Darnold. I know he's an option as well. But yeah, top 5 QBs, you mean for next year or like in the NFL? If the Clover started going to bed, it's going to be 5-9. I kind of miss when Jacoby beat the Chiefs. It was a good game. I think it came down to game plan, if anything. Jacoby was just a fill-in. He was a game manager, and when you're a game manager, you can do anything you want. Do you think Prescott could come to Indy? Yes. Anything's possible. Oh, in the NFL? Okay, so top 5 in the NFL. All right, I have another question. Do you want it in a specific order, or can it just be anything? Because I don't really have it like 1 to 5. I just have 5. We can beat good teams with Jacoby. That is true. That is true. If all he has to do is manage the clock, that's it. If you manage the clock and don't throw any picks, okay, anything. So top 5. Mahomes, Rodgers. I will put Deshaun Watson up there. Mahomes, Rodgers, Watson. 2 more. Drew Brees is retired. Russell Wilson. And the 5th one, I would say, I know I'm missing somebody. Who's the 5th one? I wouldn't say Ben Roethlisberger. Zach Wilson. Tom Brady. Tom Brady would be my 5th. You said Kyler Murray? Yeah, I thought about Kyler Murray. You know, some people think Kyler Murray is overrated and he hasn't hit his peak yet. I find that crazy. What up, Katie? Appreciate you stopping by. I still believe in Jacoby. I think he's the number 1 option, honestly. He will have weapons. That is true, Indiana. You know, any quarterback with weapons will make you productive. I knew Phillip was going to retire. You tell his voice, but straight up, he was going to have 1 shot at a Super Bowl ring. I mean, he was old. I mean, he did what he had to do. It is unfortunate. I would like for him to run it back because we got him from this business, and we were so close. It just came down to game plan. I feel like it just came down to game plan at the end of the day. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, do you think Eason is ready? No. I was going to make a video on Eason tomorrow, but I guess I could tell y'all today. He did up his training. At quarterback training, he did up his training in the offseason. So that means he's having quarterback battles. He's going through more strengthening drills and throwing arm motions. So he is training to become the number one quarterback in Indy. So he's training to become the starter, which I like because that's what we would want to see. So he is training to become the starter right now. I mean, that's good news. If I get some film on Eason, like off-season workouts and everything, we can go in depth with that. But as of reported 2 days ago, that Eason has upped his training into intensity. Like he upped his intensity in training because he wants to start. He wants to be the starting quarterback at Indy. So I like that news. You want Jacoby? I'm not mad at that. Crimea Rivers, who's going to be our quarterback? I don't know, man. I really don't know. This is a crazy offseason. You really want Easton to be our quarterback? Ain't nothing wrong with that. What's up, Greg? Appreciate you stopping by. You would get Trent Williams at left tackle? I mean, if he's healthy. If he's not healthy, I don't want him. Should we resign Marlon Mack? I made a video about that. Should we resign him? I would say no. No, I don't think we should resign him. Have they released the schedule yet? They released our schedule a while ago. I think Bring the Juice podcast did a schedule prediction. I'm going to do mine a little bit later. I mean, I'm going to have the video for you, though. He's going to California to work with Tom House on February. Yes, that's facts, Anthony. That is a fact. Yeah, he's going to up that training, man. So he's trying to win that starting job. He's definitely trying to win that starting job, and I'm not mad at him at all. Do what you got to do to start, man. Do what you got to do. I'm excited to see what it's going to look like. I hope the Andrew Luck rumors, I hope everyone is really aware of what really happened. Invasion of privacy. You know, they said Thursday they were going to have a meeting. What happened? Today's Friday. For not being in the Super Bowl, your content level is insane. Hey, man, I appreciate it, Killer Vibes. I mean, you got to stay interactive with your comment section. You got to stay interactive, man. You gotta show support, man. You can't just leave them down. You can't die. You cannot die on your content. So I gotta keep posting. Should we resign Big Mo? Absolutely. He is one of our favorite players on the team. Absolutely. I can tell 2 years. I can tell he's gonna be a big Super Bowl contender. I mean, I hope so. I sure hope so. Yeah, man. I got a bunch of content. So most of these times when I'm not uploading or anything, I'm literally, if I'm not working on my other channel, link it's in the description. I am brainstorming ideas of video content. That's the only thing I'm really working on. If I'm not uploading or on any of my channels, I am brainstorming of what I should make for you guys. So, I mean, I have more live streams in the future. Bring the Juice podcast. I'll talk to them. They're going to be on the show eventually, so you guys stay tuned for that. I mean, if you have your notifications on, and you're subscribed to this channel, you will know when me and Bring the Juice are going to have a live stream together on this channel. So you guys have to stay tuned. I reached out to I think it was Cody, reached out to me the other day. We just had a conversation, and I mentioned, I was like, hey, man, you guys got to be on my show one day. They was like, absolutely, just let us know when. So after the Super Bowl, one of these days, they're going to be on the show. So you guys stay tuned for that. Lamar Jackson got the Madden curse? I don't think so. Do you have any partner videos with other people who you want to do? I did one with Engraven already. Bring the Juice podcast is in the future. But I have more people that want to be on the show, or I want to have on the show in the future. I just have to ask them. And I'm going to do that. But that's mostly after the Super Bowl. So once the Super Bowl dies down, and we don't have to mention Mahomes or Tom Brady for a while, I'll have more live streams with other people on my show talking football. So, yes. Who do you think deserves the MVP? Aaron Rodgers. No question. Aaron Rodgers definitely deserves the MVP, man. He balled out this year, and he definitely deserves it. The dude's a killer. My favorite quarterback in the NFL today, Aaron Rodgers. He definitely deserves MVP. So, yeah, shout out to the Packer fans. Shout out to Aaron Rodgers. He definitely deserves that award. Boy's a monster. I would love to have him in Indy, but it's not possible. He was cheating, deflating balls. Hey, man, it is what it is. Do you think about Andrew Luck coming back to the Colts? No. What do I think? I don't think it's real. I can literally post the message that was sent, the rumor message. I can have that posted right now just to break it down to you guys if you want to, but that's only if you want me to break it down. But it's not. It's not a. It's just false rumors, man. Josh Allen should be MVP. I'm not mad at that. Yeah, it was fake. It was fake. I already knew it was fake. But some Colts fans, I'm not disrespecting anyone that thought about the rumor being true or anything. But if you literally would just read that message, you would know that it does not sound realistic at all. It really doesn't. So my dream offseason: resign Houston Pascal, T.Y. Hilton, Mo Alley Cox, trade for Ertz, Jacoby as starter, sign Trent Williams, and Godwin. Perfect offseason. Grade this offseason. That is a very phenomenal. Oh, and Rhodes, of course. That is a phenomenal offseason. I would like that. I would grade that a B. That is a B grade offseason. Just because Jacoby is still starting, I don't really trust Jacoby. I mean, he is a locker room guy, so that's why I only gave it a B. If it was like an actual person that I wanted to start, like a Sam Darnold or something, then I would give it an A. But it is okay. What's up, Chris Johnson? Appreciate you for stopping by. Yeah, man, that's a great offseason. I can break it down? Sure, I can break down the message. If Andrew, yeah, Quivian. It's a lot more about that. You just want to see the message? Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. Offensive rookie of the year, AFC, it's definitely Justin Herbert. It's definitely Herbert. I would say Jonathan Taylor, but Herbert was killing this year. He was killing with the team that didn't even want to win. Let me see. Who would a Colts quarterback be next year? I mean, I hope it's Darnold, but we don't know yet. I hope it's Darnold. All right, let me find the message for you guys. Appreciate everybody for stopping by. Do you think Phillip Rivers could be the first ballot? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I do think they'll retire. Well, Ben Roethlisberger's already said he's coming back. Drew Brees, yes, he should retire. Oh, you just changed your profile picture. I see it. It's nice. Okay, I got the message. We could get Darnold for a low price, him and Pittman. USC, yep. Juju Smith-Schuster is a free agent, and Darnold was actually his QB back at USC. So you can stay tuned for that. Shout out to Dragon. Oh, for Carson? I don't know about that. You excited too? Yeah, man, I sure am. I'm lagging. Yeah, that was only because I was getting the picture. Shout out to DJ Abcool. Appreciate you. I don't know what we're gonna do for the QB situation either. No, I don't think Jonathan Taylor will be over Edric James. I don't think so. He's backing up Juju at USC. Yeah. Do they stream the off-season games? What do you mean? Nah, Quavian. The Steelers were overrated from the beginning of the year. I already knew that they were going to lose the rest of their games. If you watch the Grade Fade podcast, the link is in the description. I mentioned week 12 about the Steelers losing all their games. That episode, you can check me out on that one. The link's in the description. About the Fade podcast, we talked about the Steelers, and I predicted that they will lose the rest of their games. So, F the Steelers. Oh, the Pro Bowl. They had the Madden thing. They had this Madden tournament with the top Pro Bowlers or something like that. So they played on the same team with celebrities. It was pretty whack. Oh yeah, you want Marlon Hines and Taylor? I mean, that sounds great though. It really does. Madden is horrible. Tell me about it, Greg. We should have won. Yeah, I know. They always break records against us. All right, I'm about to post the picture, so if I'm lagging again, that's why. What do the Colts do with Hooker? They got to let him go. New college football game, yes. There's a link in the description called "A Shot with Coquino and Dime." There's a podcast. The link in the description. I talked about the new college football game. If you want to check it out, the link is in the description of my new podcast that I have with my partner Coquito. We talked about college football on the last episode that was just uploaded yesterday. So if you want any news on that, you can check that out. We beat ourselves, absolutely. Let Hooker walk. That's a fact. I love Malik Hooker too, man. Unfortunately, I don't think Marlon Mack will be coming back next year unless he takes a pay cut. If he takes a pay cut, he'll be back. Okay, I'm trying to figure out why this picture isn't downloading. Okay, there we go. Uh, Boom. Okay, here is the message that you guys wanted me to talk about, the Andrew Luck rumor. Here is the message. So I'm going to read the whole thing first. And then I'm going to break it down. Okay? So it starts off with noonish, absolutely Jim Who. Wait, is this more of the message? Yeah, this is actually more of the message. I got the swag on today. Appreciate it. Carson would be a good fit. You're going to change my name to Coach. Please don't. Um, we all know you as Equivian, so you changing your name. We're not going to remember you. Carson would be a good fit. I don't know. He won't take a pay cut. He's going to want the big bucks. Yeah, that's unfortunate. You just came off an ACL injury, so I don't know if you're going to get paid that. So that's tough. It really looked like Ballard wants to trade up. I ain't mad at it. In Ballard we trust, man. In Ballard we trust. So it says absolute. It says noonish, absolutely Jim. So the point of this is if you're friends with Andrew Luck, well, your wife is friends with Andrew Luck, and you've been around him for so long, and you knew what his job was, you wouldn't know who Jim Irsay is. You wouldn't know who that person is. You wouldn't. You don't find that weird that the person that's friends with Andrew Luck, well, the wife that's friends with the wife of Andrew Luck, they don't know who Jimmy is. I find that to be weird. If you're friends with them, you're pretty much close in person. You know their job. You know what they do. I'm pretty sure they mention their boss every once in a while. So I just found that to be weird. Yeah, Ballard will figure it out. He's the best. Facts. I'll call you Hill if I don't. I'll just call you Hill then. I mean, it looks like Equivian from here. I don't know. In Christ we trust. I don't know what else to how else you would say it. Yes, in Ballot we trust for sure. But yeah, this whole message thing is weird, man. Like I don't know who would invade privacy between a guy that doesn't even want to play football anymore. His job. Do you guys know what Andrew does now? If you guys know what he does, before I tell you, please let me know in the comment section. Darnold or Wilson? I want Darnold. I want Darnold. But yeah, this whole text message thing is just somebody invading privacy because it has nothing to do with anything. He's a dad. Doesn't Luck have a flip phone? No one knows. Zach Wilson? No, I want Darnold. I know what you were talking about. He's a dad. Uh, all right. What's his job now? His job is being an architect. He's an architect. And the architect, the job that he's where he's located is one of the highest paying jobs in the position that he does. So I don't think Andrew misses playing football like everyone predicts. Like he's on the route of the Dallas Clark route. Do you guys remember when Dallas Clark retired? No one can be in contact. He doesn't even have social media. Dallas Clark does not have social media. So both of these guys, just let them just respect their peace and privacy, man. Like if these guys are away from the game, it's no point of bringing in families and babies talking and all this other stuff. It's like it's no point. Just respect their privacy and just let them retire in peace. You know what I mean? Like Luck is far long gone from the game and doesn't have any intentions on coming back. So the rumors, mills, and all this stuff. He can't be. I'm pretty sure that's not a Colts fan that did that to try to get trending on Twitter. Like, it's no way that's a Colts fan that did that. It's just probably an anonymous account that just did this to try to get attention. Yeah, they just want Andrew Luck to address the media, in which it's no point. And thank God we have a guy like Jim Irsay that addressed it himself to respect Andrew Luck that doesn't want anything to do with media because Andrew Luck didn't even like the limelight when he was playing. He didn't even like the limelight, the pressure and the media questions, the interviews, the conferences. He didn't like that because that's not him. He's a great guy. He's a nice guy. He stays to himself, family man. That's Andrew Luck. He never really liked the media to begin with. So him walking away, the interview when he was literally shedding tears about him not wanting to play football anymore, he meant that. He meant that. That whole retirement conference, he meant every word. So that's when I knew he wasn't coming back. I just knew it. Would you prefer Brady from Rivers? Absolutely. Especially how Brady's playing now. He just got to the Super Bowl. Like, I don't like either quarterback before they came to Indy. Well, before Rivers came to Indy, I didn't like him. Like I said in the Brady video, I didn't like him. So I had to grow to respect him because he's our quarterback. So, I mean, I respect him, but I don't like him. So if he would have came to our team, I mean, I would have had to change my ways eventually because he's a part of the Colts, and I wouldn't be that type of guy. So I definitely would have took Brady over Rivers just because Brady is just a guy with killer instinct and just a Super Bowl champion. How many rings does this guy have? Like the fact that we made the playoffs. I knew we were going to make the playoffs anyway, but it just depends on how far we would have got. I think we would have got further with Brady. Darnold with Pittman, Pascal, Campbell, Godwin, T.Y., Ertz, Doyle, J.T., Hines, and our O-line with the defense, the coaching staff. What do you think? Pittman and Darnold went to USC together. Yes, I am aware of that. Yeah, I definitely think we would have been with what you just put there. We would have been. We would have won 10. I think we'll win 11 games. I think we can win 10 games. 10 games easily. In 2019, how did we go from 5-2 to 7-9? Got away from the game plan. Simple as that. That team is deadly. Yeah, it is. Jacoby got hurt. Yeah. We backed in the playoffs. Facts, KD. Even next year's schedule, top 10 easily. Yeah. Next year's schedule, I got us winning 10 games next year. Adam missing kicks. Yep. Luck retired. That is the difference. Yeah, man. I just want people to respect his privacy, man. Just let the man stay retired, enjoy life. I'm pretty sure he's doing that right now. Just let him enjoy it, man. Jacoby got hurt. Yeah, but those kicks, those game winning, those field goals were more pivotal than Jacoby's injury, in my opinion. Those field goals were more pivotal. If we would have won 3 of those games due to all those kicks that were missed, we would have made the playoffs, even with Jacoby being hurt. And when he got hurt in that Steelers game, we still could have won that game. We still could have won that game when he got hurt. Are you talking about Jameis Hill? Yeah, Chris. Adam Vinatieri, he missed so many kicks that year. Oh man, just the thought of it was just terrible. Hoyer was awful. Fake Brady, that's his name. Brian Hoyer is fake Brady. We should have at 7-0 in 2000. Yeah, yeah, man, that's a fact. We should have beat the Dolphins and the Steelers. That was terrible, man. Those games were bad. Those games were bad. What up, JDW? How you doing? I seen your live stream yesterday. Shout out to JDW, man. Keep it going, man. Keep the content going. You thought he was a GOAT and super clutch? Age. Age has a lot to do with that. You would show no respect. That's just on you. I got 11-5, losing to the Titans, Rams, Seahawks, Ravens, Bills, Cardinals. I'm good. I'm good, JGW. Appreciate you for stopping by. Yeah, next year, I'm definitely see us sweeping the Texans. Jaguars, we should be able to sweep them. The Titans are the only team in the division we'll split against, in my opinion. 12-4, I like that record. We'll only split against the Titans. But everyone else, we're going to sweep in the division, in my opinion. But losing the crap teams, yeah. I think next year we'll actually sweep who we're supposed to sweep. Yeah, we do lose the crap teams. The Jaguars was a great example of last year. Godwin to the Colts. I think he's not a true number one receiver, so I would give that a B grade. He's not a true number one, in my opinion. So I don't give that a B. What up, D Knight? Appreciate you for stopping by. Shout out to everybody to hit the like button as well. Thank you. Why do we play good against good teams? We play bad against crap teams. Game plan. Game plan is to run the football. If we don't run the football like we're supposed to, we're not going to win. We should have been 12-5. Yeah. We should have been 13-3 in 2020. We should have beat the Steelers and the Jags. We went away from it. Who would you rather have, Juju, Godwin, or Galladay? Galladay. Galladay. Easily. Easily. Galladay. I'm definitely taking Galladay out of those three. Galladay is my number one pick. He is my number one pick, man. That dude is phenomenal. He is phenomenal. Galladay is phenomenal, especially in a division like ours. He would destroy that division. He would destroy that division, man. With the injuries, yeah. With the injuries. All three of those guys have been hurt before, just to let you know. So, nah, nobody cheated. Nobody cheated. Nobody cheated at Steelers game. QB for the future, Sam Darnold. Dumb pass interference calls. Yes, I understand. I understand the flag calls, guys, but you guys got to understand, like, if you let your emotions get attacked of the game, you're going to lose focus. You're going to lose. Simple as that. There's going to be terrible calls in every NFL game because it's bound to happen. It's bound to happen. Flags are going to come when you're playing a football game. So you just have to stay focused on the game plan. We even with the bad flags, we're still beating ourselves at the end of the day. Still. Yeah, that's a fact, Chris. That's what I'm saying. Like, even though those flags were called, you still got a game to play. And if you're not going with your game plan, which is give the ball to Jonathan Taylor, like, you're not going to win. You're not going to win. Why Sam Darnold? Because he's young, he can develop through that system, and we have a good O-line. And plus, I feel like he has enough time to develop, and I feel like he's the most ready for that roster. I feel like Darnold is that guy. I really do. I feel like he's that guy, especially in that division. He can really learn. He can really learn easily in that division. I feel like Darnold's that guy. He's young. He can develop. Frank can develop that type of chemistry with him. So I just feel like he's the perfect fit for what we got going on. And plus, he has his wide receiver and Michael Pittman Jr. over there. Who knows? He might sign Juju Smith-Schuster. We could have a USC reunion. It's possible. F Juju, I understand. What up, Trevor? Appreciate you for stopping by, Trevor. Shout out to Trevor, man. Coast Nation's in the building. Appreciate each and every one of y'all for stopping by. But yeah, I feel like the USC connection could be an Indy with Darnold, Juju, and Michael Pittman Jr. That would be perfect. with the tight end core we have, that would be fire. That would be fire. I just feel like Darnold's young and mobile, and he can get it done in Indy. I just feel like he can, especially out of all the quarterback options that we have. I feel like Darnold's the best out of all of them. I really do. You can scrap away what the Jets has done because the Jets stink. The Jets stink. You guys have to remember that the Jets are literally terrible. So it's not all on Darnold. Like the whole seeing ghost thing. He doesn't have an O line. I see ghosts too. Like, come on, man. Facts. Facts, Indiana. Like, you guys got to open your minds to these ideas, man. Like, I kind of don't like when people when you mention someone like Darnold, you say, oh, he played for the Jets. Look at his interception ratings. And then if you actually look at that roster, he didn't have an O-line. He didn't have an O-line. So I don't know like what type of quarterback you'll expect with no O-line to be that productive at a young age. At a young age. Like, how could you expect someone to be having over 30 touchdowns or some good type of numbers when you don't have an O-line? You have no protection. You can't run a play. Like, come on, man. That's why Le'Veon Bell got traded. He couldn't be his way because he doesn't have a O-line. We get another YouTuber with Juju. Hey, Michael Pittman Jr. and Juju, USC YouTube channel. Check it out. How do you feel about Jimmy Garoppolo's trade? He's 23-8 as a starter, made it to the Super Bowl, and is only 29. Everybody has a price. I love to have Jimmy Garoppolo. Trevor, that's a good one. More YouTubers in Indy. Yeah, but Jimmy Garoppolo, I mean, so this guy is different because he actually had an O-line and he's been to the Super Bowl in which he didn't produce. He didn't produce in that Super Bowl, and he had his chance. He had his chance as a starter. He was good in New England, well, decent, and he had his chance in San Francisco and just couldn't get over the hump. If your backup is doing better than you and you have the max dollars, I don't think that's very impressive. I don't think that's very impressive. So Jimmy G, if it's between him and Darnold, I'm going with Darnold. Plus, he's younger. I like a younger quarterback, man. A younger quarterback that did start in the NFL. I have to go with that. Nothing against Jimmy G. I just think he had his chance to prove himself, and he did. Why did Rod miss 30-yard field goals? Because he was sleepy. He was sleepy. Whenever Hot Rod misses a field goal, I have it due to lack of sleep. This guy can really kick the football, and it's going to take time. Now, I know you guys have probably seen the video of Adam Vinatieri's son kicking field goals, but it's Adam Vinatieri, so I think his son was just born with a leg, But Hot Rod is definitely going to be here for years to come because he's definitely a good kicker. He's definitely a good kicker. He made more field goals than Adam Vinatieri's last year as a coach. Just saying. If we were signed Jacoby, I don't know what to pay Jacoby. Like, to be honest, because he's definitely a backup. He's a backup, so he gets paid backup money. He's not a starter. Jacoby is not a starter. What up, Capital? You would rather have Vinny son than Vinny? That's what I'm saying. You seen that foot? I was like, oh, okay. That's okay. I see you. But yeah, Jacoby he's a good backup. I don't think he gets paid. I don't think people want to get paid that much money. Well, of course he'll get paid. He wants to get paid that type of dollars. But I think for a guy like Jacoby, he knows his role and he knows what he's capable of. So I feel like he wouldn't get paid that starter money, in my opinion. What were we gonna do with the 21st pick? Hopefully we trade up. Hopefully we trade up, man. To be honest, Capital. I hope we trade up in the draft to get a quarterback. Because if we get a quarterback as the 21st pick, he's not starting. He's not starting. Yeah, remember when we lost to the Chiefs? Yeah, we got blew out. Yep. Colts just resigned Jacoby. He has a chemistry with the team. He sat behind a possible Hall of Famer, Phillip Rivers. First of all, what's up, Michael? Appreciate you stopping by. And second of all, there's no possible with Phillip Rivers being a Hall of Famer because he's going to make it just due to his longevity and his stats, man. Like, if you look at his numbers, if you have never watched football a day in your life and you look at Phillip Rivers' numbers and compare them, you're going to be like, this dude was one of the best quarterbacks to ever play. If you look at his numbers, Phillip Rivers is definitely a Hall of Famer. As for Jacoby signing back, it's possible. Like I said earlier, I don't think he's just going to get paid starter money. I think he's going to get paid backup money because he's a backup quarterback. So I don't think he'll be opposed to that either because he'll be on the roster. You know, can you tell the morons on Twitter that still believe Andrew Luck to come back to shut up? Trevor, I've been on this tear of this whole Andrew Luck thing is just becoming a headache because he's not coming back. He's not. I could put money on it. I put money on it, man. Like he's not coming back. So the fake allegations and everything, even before Ursay came out and said it's not real, like it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous, man. Just let the man retire in peace. What's wrong with that? You don't see people that love Brett Favre talk about, oh, he's gonna come back. Yeah, that was like 3 years ago, but like they don't even say it now. You see Brett Favre now walk into NFL games with potato chips. You know, like he looked like he put on some weight. You know, he's enjoying retirement. You know, just let him enjoy retirement, man. Vinny missed so many kicks. I know. I know. We're gonna have to give up some more picks to move up. What quarterback do you think we would go after? Uh, if it's in the draft, I don't know. I don't know. I think all those top quarterbacks would be gone before our pick. You think Andrew Luck would be a good quarterback coach? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Justin Fields? I'm not opposed to that. But does Justin Fields, do you think Justin Fields can really lead a playoffs team back to the playoffs? That's the question I have, Zach Wilson. That's the question I have for you guys. For QB talent in the NFL draft, that's top picks, do you really think they can lead a playoff team back to the playoffs? Now, I know you guys are going to mention, yes, we have an O-line, he has receivers. We still don't have a number one wide receiver to begin with. And then the rookie quarterback is going to make rookie mistakes. It's going to happen. He's going to make rookie mistakes. I don't think if you want to have a top quarterback, I think it's best to draft him to a team that's not in the playoffs yet so they can actually develop. Because if you get Galladay, I love Galladay. But I just feel like for a rookie quarterback, I just want them to develop first. Now, you've seen Justin Herbert. He was nice. But even if we do draft a top talent and he does happen to be good, what if the defense suspect? Then who are you going to still point fingers at? You're going to point fingers still at the defense. So I just feel like you get a veteran quarterback that can lead a team. I feel like that'd be better. I just want a veteran that can lead the team. I don't want a young quarterback out the draft to lead the offense. I just don't think it'll work. I just don't think it'll work. Trey Lance, Wilson, Zach Wilson. I'll put my house on the line. The fact that Andrew Luck isn't coming back, hey man, that's a big bet. They need to put that on parlay. They need to put that on the parlay. Will Andrew Luck come back? If they put that on the parlay, I'm winning some money. I'm winning some money if that's a parlay, man. We need a young quarterback with NFL experience. That's not possible. Yeah. I understand that. Facts, Chris. We need somebody with experience. Just as simple as that. Somebody with an experience, man. You can't get an inexperienced quarterback to lead an offense. It's just not possible. Herbert's amazing season. He still made a lot of rookie mistakes. Exactly. Yeah, Galladay. Darnold's young too. Yeah, Darnold's young, but he's been a starter. I feel like he's like what 4 years in, 3 years in. I feel like he knows more than an average than a rookie. So whoever we get trust in Ballard. Bottom line. Facts, Trevor. Facts. How do you think Trevor Lawrence is going to be? Well, I don't think you know this, but Darnold just got a shoulder injury today. Darnold has a shoulder injury. Matt Ryan? Nah. Not asking for it, but what do you think? Matt Ryan? it's a tricky situation with Matt Ryan. It really is. He's a elite talent. You know, he's been in MVP talks in his career. He's been to the Super Bowl. He has the arm talent. It's just the part of him being on the Falcons that makes me just not want. I feel like it's bad luck, if you know what I mean. Like bad luck. Him and Carson Wentz is just two question marks that you don't know what type of quarterback you're going to get. Matt Ryan and Carson Wentz are two quarterbacks you don't know what type of quarterback you're going to get out of them if you do get them. You just don't know. You just don't know. Like they're big question marks, and it scares me to the fact to think that they might come to Indy. You don't know what quarterback you're going to get. That scares me. Next topic. You never know. Maybe the Colts could get Watson because the Texans front office is really dumb. You know, for the person that said it, Michael, there is a trade offer that Houston has selected. So they want top picks in the draft and 2 defensive starters. Are you telling me you're willing to give up DeForest Buckner and Darius Leonard for Deshaun Watson? Mm-mm. Nope, not doing it. Jameis Winston? No. Jameis Winston, that's another guy you can't trust. It'd be nice to have him as a starter, but I don't know if you guys. I'm trying to explain Jameis Winston. Stop making me laugh. But it's just I understand he had eye surgery, but I feel like his intangibles as a starting quarterback is not there yet. I feel like it's not there. Even with an O line like ours, I still don't think that he could get it done. I don't think. Yeah, I know you're talking about Buckner and Leonard, but that's what they're asking for. They're asking for 2 defensive starters, and those are the 2 most valuable starters on our defense. Now, if we can sneak in like a Rocket Sin or Anthony Walker in that deal, that's not Darius Leonard and DeForest Buckner. You can have them. You can have them. You can have them. Like you can have Anthony Walker and Justin Houston and Rocket Sin. You can have them. You can have them. Ship them. Justin Houston's a starter, right? You can have them. Who else started last year? George Odom started a few games. Didn't Kari Willis? You want Kari Willis? You can have Kari Willis. Then we can sign back Hooker and move Blackman to strong safety. Woo! You can have that. Yeah, Bobby Okereke is better than Anthony. Well, I don't think you guys know, but Bobby Okereke is probably one of the fastest linebackers in the NFL. One of the fastest linebackers in the NFL. Seriously. Seriously. Willis is okay. He's good enough to be traded to Houston for Deshaun Watson. He started. That's what they asked for. Just saying. Just saying. But yeah, Bobby Okereke is one of the fastest linebackers in the NFL. Seriously. That pick six that he had that one game, that dude was super fast, bro. 2 firsts, 2 seconds, Okereke, Blackman for Watson. No, do not trade Blackman. Blackman is off the market. He is untouchable. He is untouchable. We're not trading him. Marvel Tell is going to ball out next year. Trevor. I don't know, man. Marvel Tell got Rocky Sin written all over it. Like he's just bound to have a mistake. Now I'm not shaming Rocky Sin because Rock is really he has his moments, but he's still a good corner. You know what I mean? He's still a good corner in that division. He's gonna have his moments. Tell is the same person. I feel like they're the same person, man. Blackman's really good. Blackman's really good. His first 2 games, I was like, I forgot who Malik Hooker was. Seriously. I forgot who Hooker was after Blackman's first 2 games because I was like, Jesus. That game against the Bengals just set it off. It set it off. Like, it really did. It really did. He's the second defensive MVP. Yeah, behind Chase Young. Yeah, absolutely. Behind Chase Young, absolutely. Black was not going anywhere. It was just a talk. It was just a talk. Don't mind Indiana. I appreciate your comments though. For Stafford, I mean Stafford's a good talent. Houston gets Okariki, Okariki and 3 first-round picks for Latte. You gotta add somebody else in that pick, man. They said 2 starters. So who will be the second starter on defense you would give up? Resign Houston? Yes. Would you give up to Nico Autry? You would? Yeah. No more rumors? Yeah, Denico Autry started, so he had a good year too. Taylor Heineke. That's funny. Autry is pretty good. Okariki, Pascal, and Rock. Ooh. Now that sounds like Trevor. That is a Bill O'Brien type of trade. That is a Bill O'Brien type of trade. If the Lord and Savior Bill O'Brien, the legend, the GOAT Bill O'Brien, if he was still in Houston, he would take that deal. He would take that deal because he cares about his players. Just like how he cared for DeAndre Hopkins. He knew the Texans weren't going to be anything. So he got rid of Hopkins to try to be more successful. And I feel like Hopkins is in a perfect fit in Arizona. I really do. Chester Rogers disappeared. I don't even think he plays. He don't play for us. Did he play for the Jets? I thought I could have swore I seen him in the Jets. I know he probably still is a free agent too. I think he went to New York for a little bit. Yeah, he dipped. I think he went to New York for a little bit. Titans. Did he play for the Titans? He played for the Panthers? Yeah. Give 3 firsts and a player. I don't know. But that Trevor, that trade is definitely has Bill O'Brien written all over it. Quentin Wilson, yeah, I know Quincy Wilson played for the Jets. Marcus Johnson dipped to the Titans. Yeah. Hell, I don't know what the future Hall of Famer Bobby Okereke. Tyrod Taylor. That's another name that's not being brought up enough, Michael. It really is. That is another name that doesn't really get brought up as the next QB for the Colts situation. Is Tavon Wilson good? Yeah, he's good. Tyrod Taylor is another name that doesn't get brought up enough as the next possible QB for Indy. He started on the playoff team. He is a quarterback with an experience, and he's mobile. He is mobile. That is another QB that doesn't get brought up often, man. Now I know he just came off a scary life death situation with the lung injury, but he can. Taylor and Jacoby are twins. Oh my gosh. That is legendary. That was hilarious. That is hilarious, man. They are twins. Wow. Sound like you just came straight from my brain. Look at Trevor. Who would you rather start? Curtis Painter, Scott Tolzien, Kerry Collins, or Ryan Lindy? Jesus Christ. I would say Kerry Collins. I would say Kerry Collins. We should stop watching a Pat McAfee show. Stop watching a Pat McAfee show. I've seen that episode when he was talking about coming back as a quarterback. No, I don't see it, Indiana. I don't. The Pat McAfee show is legendary, man. And they both sat behind Rivers. Y'all are crazy. Never say though that Curtis Bader. You know I mentioned on the Bring the Juice podcast episode, the last live stream before the last one, the second before last one. I mentioned Matt Hasselbeck. Matt Hasselbeck was legend. He's a legend. Matt Hasselbeck in the Indy is a legend. Do you guys not remember how decent Matt Hasselbeck was? We could have made the playoffs with him as our quarterback. We really could have. Trace McSorley. No. How did they get into the NFL? Don't know. Matt was awesome. Thank you, Chris. That's what I'm saying. Matt Hasselbeck at Indy was phenomenal. I was like, look at Matt Hasselbeck go. Hill, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. He was one of the best backup quarterbacks, bro. I don't think Matt Hasselbeck gets respected enough. I really don't. I'm gonna pull up some clips and put them on. Y'all follow me on Twitter. Links in the description. I think I'm gonna find some Matt Hasselbeck clips and post it. He led the Seahawks to the Super Bowl, to a Super W. Matt Hasselbeck in Indy was very underrated. I remember him scrambling for touchdowns. Like, it's just the fact that him running the football it made me just like, bro, Matt Hasselbeck is so underrated, bro. Minus the interceptions. The O-line was banged up that year. He was still so underrated, man. Very unappreciated. Peyton Manning has a better chance of coming out of retirement than Andrew Luck. Let's be real. Hey, that's a fact. That is a fact. That is a fact. Texans had so many quarterbacks. They really did. I should live stream on the other channel? You want me to live stream an episode on the other channel? But most of those are like just recorded videos. If we get more subscribers later on down the road, we'll do one live. Brock Osweiler was terrible. Brock Osweiler was terrible. He was the tallest quarterback in the NFL and couldn't get the ball out. Like, he was just tall for nothing. It's a shame. Imagine. Yeah. Crazy times. All my life, Chris. All my life. I've been a Colts fan all my life, man. Appreciate everybody to hit the like button. It really means a lot. I know Bring the Juice podcast is about to go live in a few minutes. I think they go live at 6. So that's why I wanted to stream before them too. Because I wanted to watch what they were talking about. Probably get kicked out of the NBA for traveling. I mean, I think the Colts need to really go all in and try to get Sam Darnold if the Jets really want Trevor Lawrence as their quarterback. I feel like Trevor Lawrence might drop. Trevor Lawrence might drop after that surgery. He just got a shoulder injury today. I feel like he might drop in the draft. Colts gang for life, facts, Trevor. Osweiler is so bad. Him and Blake Bortles are 2 terrible quarterbacks. Him and Blake Bortles are 2 terrible quarterbacks. Let's go get Charlie Whitehurst. That's crazy. TikTok. Nick Foles is the only good quarterback for the Eagles. Clipboard Jesus. Charlie Whitehurst. Legend. Blaine Gabbert is in the Super Bowl. Shout out to Blaine Gabbert, man. Ryan Leaf and Blake Bortles, the best bust ever. Hey, man. That was his name, right? Ryan Leaf, if I'm not mistaken. Trevor, I don't know. I mean, they make content. That's about it. That's all I can give you. They make content, and they're Colts fans. So shout out to the Colts fans. Blaine Gabbert's terrible. Yeah. I mean, he's good enough to be on the roster. I mean, there's your plus. I've been a Colts fan since 2013. Where you been at? Who were you a fan of before 2013? My favorite baseball or hockey team, if I'm watching both of those sports, baseball is the Yankees. Hockey is the Detroit Red Wings. Jamarcus was worse than Blake. Jesus Christ. Cole Stalker's on top. Hey, appreciate that. I mean, if there's a tie for top, it'll be us. It'll be me and Bring the Juice podcast. It'll be me and Bring the Juice podcast. It's funny. It's great how there's a duo, a duo podcast, and they have so much success. It's dope. Astros and Sabres. Oh, Trevor, you like cheaters? You know the Astros got caught for cheating, right? So were you a Patriots fan at once? Hmm. Astros got caught cheating. Logan, what do I think about Mac Jones? Give Coach Talk a contract? That's funny. I had a dream about that the other day. Mac Jones, he's nice. Mac Jones is nice. Should he start in Indy? No. I like the Cardinals and the Golden Knights. True, true. You don't know why you like the Golden Knights? Oh, you was only 5 years old. Okay. I understand. I understand. Being a Yankees fan, how does it feel to watch until they hit a walk off with Chapman? I got a cousin who works for the Astros. Okay, 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 okay. I don't know, man. Most of these teams that I like that aren't the Colts, I feel like I only like them because they was the first team I watched. So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna rock with them. You know, they were the first team I watched, so that's the only reason I really like them. Astros are so bad. Sign up to a 2 mil 100-year contract for Brady Juice. If I can reach 100, I will take that deal. Who has the second most World Series? Screw the Bills. Oh man, I like the Bills, man. I like the Bills, Logan, and I like the content creators too. Go Astros. Yeah, man, I like the content creators and the and the Buffalo Bills football team, man. We have to wait 6 months for football. Yeah, it's tough. The Bills are a very underrated team. They have a bright future. And the content creators that had me on their podcast the other day. Well, it was the game they played against the Chiefs. I was on their podcast. It was really dope. I met a former Bills player. I met a bunch of Bills, Saints, content creators. It was really dope. Really dope. You hate one of the Bills content creators? That's tough. I like Bills Mafia. Hey, Bring the Juice is in the building. Shout out to Derek. Shout out to Derek. He said, "What's up? Went to the Colts." I seen that earlier. I seen that earlier. I don't know, man. I don't know. Uh, hold on, Trevor. I seen that. I seen that earlier about the rumors of it actually being a thing. Like I said, I'm gonna have the same effect that I had when we got Phillip Rivers. I didn't like them at first, but if they're our quarterback for Indy, I gotta respect the move. In Ballard, we trust. Chris Ballard does not make mistakes. The front office for Indy does not make mistakes. The only mistake they had made is Trent Richardson, but that was a long time ago. That's the only time that the front office of Indy, anybody up there, that made a mistake, and that was giving Trent Richardson money. That was the only mistake that I've ever seen Indy made. Well, I've actually seen a lot of mistakes that Indy made, but that was like in the past regime. So the most mistakes I've seen. Yeah, 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 for sure, Derek. That's why I went live before because I knew you guys were going to be streaming today. So I was like, I'm going to go live before you guys. So then when you guys go live, I can in mind say, oh, I've been live for an hour. So we're just going to all go over there once you guys go live. But yeah, the mistakes I've seen that the Colts made in front office. Trent Richardson getting money, Josh Freeman getting signed, Curtis Painter. Who else was a mistake? Mm, Curtis Painter, Josh Freeman, and Trent Richardson are the biggest mistakes I've seen the Colts make. That was pretty disgusting. Us getting Hank Basket from Philly too. That was one of those what are you doing type moves. And then he actually cost us in the Super Bowl, which made it even worse. Yeah, those are the top mistakes I've seen Indy make, front office wise. But other than that, Jamarcus Webb, yeah. Yeah. All right, let me scroll back up. Yep, Derek's here. Bring the juice. Yep. The GOAT. Why do they have to beat the Colts? They were a better team. Oh yeah. I actually was on Rant and Ron's show, and they actually showed mad love when I was on that track. It's only because you're in Buffalo. I think that's why he came at you. But it's okay. Rant and Ron's a good guy. He's very funny. He's a very funny talent, man. Very funny. That episode I did with him and the rest of those podcasters was very entertaining. I enjoyed every second of it. He tried to have a karaoke session on the live stream. I was like, Jesus Christ. But yeah, shout out to Rant and Ron, man. He's one of the funniest people I've met so far on the internet. Watson can technically retire and then come back to be a free agent. That is true. 300 subs since you had it on the podcast in December. Yeah, that's very dope. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, man. Donald, Juju, and Pittman. Bring on the USC connection. Bring those three to Indy. Bring those three to Indy, man. Hank Baskett was Super Bowl MVP. Jesus Christ. You know, he actually told me to get over it on Twitter. They tagged me. There was a post about the worst moment is, give me your worst moment in Super Bowl history. And I tagged Hank Baskett and I said him fumbling the onside kick. He said, get over it. I beg your pardon? How can I get over that? I lost to Drew Brees in the Super Bowl. How can I get over that? You going to collab with Titan Upload? I actually watch their content. I enjoy it. I enjoy their content. I don't think they actually know me, which is sad, but it's okay. Did you watch Super Bowl 41 and 44? Yes. Andrew Johnson. Andre Johnson's my cousin. I actually met Andre Johnson in a hat store in Florida. Pretty freaking crazy moment. And that was before. I think he signed to the Colts maybe a week before I met him. Pretty crazy. Chiefs or Bucks? I got the Chiefs. I got the Chiefs winning. Gotta go. Great stream. All right, Michael. Appreciate you for stopping by, man. I really do. Appreciate you hitting the like button as well. Titans Weekly sucks. You see Pat McAfee Super Bowl post? Yeah. I watch all Pat McAfee. Don't be dissing my Titans Weekly boy. They some good dudes. Hey, man, that's what I'm saying, man. I don't be dissing anybody. Hey, Chris, are you related to CJ2K from Tennessee? Titans Weekly says Colts fans make excuses. Well, every fan base makes excuses. Let's just be honest. Every fan base makes an excuse if they lose. The Saints are probably the Saints and the Cowboys are probably the only fan bases I know that make the most excuses out of anyone. So, hey, everybody's going to make an excuse of why they lost. Just the way that the world turns. Let's see. They're just like a lot of us. Juju ain't leaving. I don't want him. Yeah. Dude, I could make TikToks with Juju. That'd be fire. Corvette. I was about to say something. I forgot. It's tough. Chris, tell him to hit me up for an interview. Yeah, man. I'm trying to get some NFL players on here. Oh my gosh. Do not mention Ebron. Do not mention Ebron. I just knew it. And we're going to get eliminated by the Browns. Wow, Joe. Wow. Yeah. Gosh, I forgot what I was about to say. I broke down the Andrew Luck text earlier. Like he never left. What happened to Ebron? He didn't have us. That's what happened to Ebron. When you pity a fan base that actually supported you and someone that just voices their opinion on the internet and you bash them, it's bad luck for you. That's Ebron's fault. That's the reason why he's not being successful. It's because he pitied the Colts fan base for being honest. That's his fault. So screw Ebron. Eric who? I dropped my signal. Eric Ebron, sir. Eric Ebron. I actually have a video for you guys after the Super Bowl, and it's a comedy skit. You guys are going to enjoy it. You're going to enjoy it. After the Super Bowl, it's going to be a comedy skit I got coming for you guys. And this is most of my comedy skits and things come past when I don't upload. I'm pretty much brainstorming of what I want to do. And the comedy skit I have for you guys after the Super Bowl, talking about the Colts, you're going to enjoy it. You're going to enjoy it. You enjoyed every other one, my dancing ones. So, I never want to see Eric E. Drop and Lucas Oil again. Eric E. Drop, that is funny. That is funny. He gave up or something, Chris. The way he treated Indy's fan base when he left is just terrible. It's just terrible. It's flat out ridiculous for a guy that probably makes more than all of us. It's unacceptable for him to be acting that way as a grown man, being trolled on the internet. To create some comedy skits, hey, where's Indiana? Look, Indiana has a contract drawn up for you, Derek. He has a contract drawn up right before you walked in. He said, "Bring the Juice to hire you." He had a contract drawn up, and the fact that you just brought up some comedy skits is hilarious. That is hilarious. That's what I try to do, man. I try to make people laugh, man. I try to find other pathways to try to draw attention to my channel. And I feel like comedy is one of the ways. Now, I think I'm a pretty funny guy. Some people don't think I am, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm a better receiver than E-Drop. So am I. No, you guys want to know what I'm really good at? So, shout out to Engraving Vids. I keep mentioning this because I feel like that was one of the best days ever for me, ever, on this planet Earth. Experiencing a flag football game with all Ravens, that was one of the funnest moments of my life, man. I've never had so much fun. I've never had so much fun. That was my first time interacting with a YouTuber outside of YouTube. Engraving Vids is a Ravens fan, so I met up with him in the flag football tournament. I swear, I've never had so much fun. I feel like I looked like the Forrest Buckner out there. Little old me. I look like the Forrest Buckner on that D line playing flag football. That was just a crazy experience, man. We actually won the flag football tournament too. That was dope. Oh wait, here it is. He said, "Give Coach Talk a deal. Bring the Juice 4 years, 20% of the earnings." He said, "Yeah, bring the Juice. Sign Coach Talk to a 5-year deal, 2 years with 5% interest." Y'all are hilarious, man. Awesome. You go flip him on the ground. You crazy. You are crazy. But yeah, man, that flag football tournament was dope, man. And that was my first time actually playing football. Literally. I never really played football until that day. Like I always been a basketball guy, so I played football and I was like, man, I didn't know I was that strong. I mean, I do a few workouts, but I didn't know I was that strong. I was moving grown men and football talent. I was like, whoa. I promote you to Bring the Juice podcast. Well, thank you for the offer. I really appreciate it. Ebron gave up on the team because Andrew was gone. Andrew made Ebron. Look at Derek. I knew he was going to mention it. That's funny. Yeah, he changed his profile pic when he walked in here. He asked me if I liked it. I was like, yeah, that was funny. He says a lot. Ebron says a lot, man. I think he just lets internet gets to him too much. He's too old for that. He's too old for internet comments to be getting triggered towards him. I think if you type up Ebron and Colts on Twitter, it'll pop up pretty much all of him. I can't actually remember what he says, but I follow a lot of Colts people, so I'm pretty sure they say They'll tell you. All right, Derek. I'll be in there when you guys go live for sure. Shout out to Bring the Juice. Appreciate you for stopping by. Yeah, man. This was a dope episode today. Talking Colts. Appreciate everybody that came by, hit the like button. Shout out to all the recent subscribers as well. Been live for an hour. Time flies, man. Time really flies. I didn't know it was live that long. But yeah, I just came back because I heard the Raiders can move away from Derek Carr. Derek Carr in Indy. That's another valuable asset, elite talent at quarterback. Besides Darnold, that's another guy I take. I will take Derek Carr. Definitely. Ebron sucks. Yeah. Hey man, Derek Carr at Indy. I'm not making any more trips. The last trip I made to Matthew Stafford, he got on the wrong flight. Stafford got on the wrong flight. He was supposed to be in Indy. He went to LA. He got on the wrong flight. You mean to tell me I packed his bags for 30 minutes? The fact that I gave him his plane ticket and told him I will see you in Indy, he said okay. And he got on the wrong plane? That is just unacceptable. Unacceptable. I got to get ready for the stream. All right, Derek. DM me for the contact. For the contract, okay. Yeah, Christy got on the wrong plane. I had a one-on-one conversation with Stafford. Nice guy, very nice guy. And he got on the wrong plane. I blame his agent. His agent and that front office for Detroit, they tricked Stafford. I told him about Indy first, and they said they got a better deal waiting for him in LA. Unacceptable. Now, I mean, I don't oppose to going to LA. It's always hot, very sunny place, I mean, very nice stadium. Very nice stadium. So I'm not mad at him going to LA. I'm not. He's going to be in the heat for a while. I'm so confused. Derek changed his profile pic. Probably did. Oh, he did. What is that? What is that? Oh, he changed it to Indiana Sports Talk picture. That is funny. That is funny. Eric Ebron thought he was so good that got a 2-yard against us. Yeah, man, it was a bogus one too. They got pushed up by flags. So that's the only reason why he scored, because that whole drive was due to flags. And that was the only reason Ebron scored, because they wanted Ebron to score that whole drive. And the fact that those referees helped them move up the field. So, hey. Okay, I got you. I changed my name. I was Derek. You are terrible. Terrible. I was really confused. Because he just said that he had to go. You gonna change your name to Cody? What are y'all doing? I was more mad about the Steelers game than the Bills game. I mean, I like the Bills and their fan base and what they got going on, so I wasn't really mad at losing to the Bills, because I was like, may the best team win. And the fact that the Bills Mafia showed so much support to me, I had no choice but to respect them, man. They have a very classy fan base. Very patriotic too. Jumping through those tables every day before a game, every Sunday before a game, they're very patriotic. Yeah, man. Are they live here? I'm deleting messages. Oh, they're gonna be live in 30 minutes. Okay. So they're gonna go live at 6:30. 6:30 Eastern time. Bring the Juice podcast will be live. So I will end my stream at that point. So about a few minutes. We got a few more minutes. Look up Dan Mitchell. He's the Bills creator, and he's disrespectful to the Colts. He sucks. I mean, when other fan bases pity other fan bases, I mean, it's bound to happen. It's just the human nature of sportsmanship towards your team. Breaking news: Colts signing unknown quarterback Warden Buck for a 5-year deal worth $75 million. Who the heck I just understood what you were doing, Trevor. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Is he related to Andrew? Oh, that was funny. 35 to 10. Man. That was funny. Woo! That was funny. It's the 1990s. It's crazy. No correlation to Andrew whatsoever. It didn't look like it. It didn't look like it. What college did he go to? Do you happen to know? The support that you guys show me is amazing. Stafford. That's funny. I appreciate you guys supporting me, man. It's been a long time coming. Been doing this thing for years. I actually took a break. It was going through some things. That's why I took a break on this channel, but the support you guys show is amazing. Appreciate you guys. Oh my gosh. You again? Really, Indiana? You again? I can tell the difference this time. Leighton Panning is the backup. Sorry, Sports Talk. This is Derek. I don't believe you. Ugh, the Falcons. Gross. It's gross. Yeah, I do remember 28-3 Falcons. I do. It's pretty disgusting how they lose leads like that, and this just happens to be normal. Pretty disgusting. You should be ashamed to blow a lead like that, 28-3. You really could run the football the rest of the game, just still get away with it. You have to trust your defense, though. You really do. Where's your super chat? It's not here yet. I have to get monetized first. I haven't been monetized yet. I need 1,000 more public watch hours. So I have to upload more, basically. That's what the watch hours is. I found that out today by just hitting the learn more button. I was like, oh, so that's what it is. So basically, I have to make more content. The more content I make and the more you guys watch, it'll attribute to the watch hour time. So can't go to no parties. Terrible. See what happens when you play with people's names and stuff. I can program Derek because I'm a mod. Well, you and Indiana's a mod, and the fact that you say you're Derek, he just said he was leaving. He's about to stream in 8 minutes, so I know it's not you. Give me your top 5 QB list: Mahomes, Rodgers, Deshaun Watson. Who did I say earlier? Somebody just asked me that question. Mahomes, Rodgers, Deshaun Watson. Stafford, Tom Brady. I didn't put Stafford up there. Who else did I say? Josh Allen. True. What up, Anthony? He said, "Do you think Ballot would? What do you think Ballot would do for quarterback?" I hope he goes for Donald. I hope he goes for Donald. If he doesn't, might stick with Jacoby and Jacob Eason. That's my only option. If he doesn't go for Donald or move up in the draft, he's going to go with Jacoby and Jacob Eason for next year. Top 5, Ryan Leaf, JP Lossman, Saj Rosenfield, Kyle Boller, and Scott Tozzi. Trevor, that is the best top 5 I've ever seen. Best. No Wentz? Ew. No. Nobody wants Wentz. I know. Frank Reich, Philly, Super Bowl. Yeah. He was most successful with Frank Reich. No. We moved on from that time. That's in the past, you know? Like, people mention that all the time, like it's going to come back and happen again. It's not. When we had Hasselbeck, we was down 21 on the Falcons, and we won 24-21. Matt Hasselbeck is a legend. That's why. Matt Hasselbeck is a freaking legend. Wentz suck. Wentz is just not the same person. I'm not even going to go that far by saying he sucks. He's just not the same person. It's sad, but it is what it is. He's not the same person, man. Shout out to LeBron James for stopping by. Appreciate you, LeBron. You had a phenomenal game yesterday. You passed Wilt Chamberlain in the scoring title. So shout out to you. Wentz is not the same person. That is a fact. He's not. He is not, man. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter, remember, I'm going to post a Matt Hasselbeck clip of his greatness in Indy. Why not give Eason a shot with our good backfield? I mean, he's training to be the starter right now. That news came out 2 days ago that he is training to be a starter. So if he becomes that starter, then I will respect that. I just have to see more footage. It's just simple. If he had a preseason, I would have had my answer a long time ago. If we had a preseason, because he would have started at quarterback, I would have had my answer a long time ago. But we didn't have a preseason. Peyton Manning coming out of retirement for what? Peyton Manning is having a successful life after the NFL. I don't think he has no chance of coming back. Imagining that, he wouldn't even come back as a Colts quarterback. He'll probably play for Denver. He did win a Super Bowl there. Yep, 5 minutes. 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Until Bring the Juice podcast. Indiana, you mind dropping the link in the chat so they can go there and say they're from Coach Talk? Thank you. You're one of the fastest on my football team. Shout out to all the talent out there that play sports. Shout out to everybody that plays sports. Unfortunately, I could play, but I was injury prone, so I couldn't really actually play. I could make the roster, but was never really healthy enough, so it's okay. I will always get hurt before a game. I had bad luck playing professional sports. Almost won a championship, but got knocked out in the 3rd round. That is tough. Those playoff losses are just the worst. You play receiver? Nice. Come on, Indiana. Where's the link? You didn't drop the ball? Another shot at Ebron, huh? You guys want me to go live again next week? I will. We can talk more off season next week. Same day, Friday. Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern. Next week, I'll go live again so we can have another conversation. There it is. There is the link. Ladies and gentlemen, Bring the Juice podcast is about to go live in 2 minutes. You don't know if it works? It should. Let me click it. Yep, it works. It worked. So, you guys, I'm about to end the stream. I appreciate you play hockey and got KO'd on the ice in the semifinals. Jesus Christ, Trevor. Brenda Juice is about to go live. Click that link. Join it. Tell them you're from Colts Talk. Appreciate everyone that came by today, everyone that hit the like button. I appreciate you dearly. I'll be live again on Friday next week, 5 p.m. Eastern, talking more Colts off season, just to interact with you guys. Appreciate each and every one of you. And until next time, this is wait, before I end it, what's your opinion on taking care of a left tackle? That is a very high priority. Very high priority. Very high. Hank Baskets, yes, Chris Johnson. Hank Basket really talked to me on Twitter. He really did. Should I play my intro again before I end the stream? I really enjoyed my intro. I'm going to update it eventually. Next season, I'm going to update my intro. Next season, I'm going to update it. But yeah, it was a very good stream though. It was. I enjoyed every second. But yeah, I'll see you guys over there at Bring the Juice. You guys click that link. Click this link right here. Click it. Click that. Click that link. It's pinned onto it. It's pinned in the chat. Click it. Join it. See you guys there. It's Colts Talk signing out. Peace.